I'm just going to talk you through the formative assessment task, which is part of the assessment clinical reasoning decision making module. So this is due in July. Okay, so if you go into the assessment information and submission, and then in there select the formative assessment folder. Okay, so these are the items you'll find in here. So this link takes to a Google Sheet, which gives you the groups that I've allocated you into. So make sure that you make contact with your students. If you're having any trouble there, please let me know and I'll set something up on Blackboard to help you connect with each other. In this folder are the different case studies, which it refers to in the formative tasks. So if I just click into there, you'll be allocated Asawari, Ming, Cornelia or Bill. So if you click onto those, it'll give you some background information related to your case study to work on with your group. This is the main bit of information you need. So these are your guidelines. So you can click on this and have a look for yourself, but I'll just quickly whiz through it. So the idea is this is helping you to prepare towards the summative assessment, which is contributing to your module mark. This one doesn't contribute to your module mark, but it's really amazing preparation because it follows a very similar format. So what we've done is, as I said before, given you a case study and given you a group of people to work with, and what the task is for you to develop a 10-minute group presentation on one of these case studies, and we want you to demonstrate and justify your clinical reasoning and decision making when planning a patient assessment. So when you're designing your presentation, make sure you share the load of it. So maybe divide up different sections of it, so when you come to present it, you make sure you share it out fairly. And then when you deliver your presentation, you'll get some feedback from your peers and from the tutor who's leading the session. And what they'll be giving you some feedback on is related to the learning outcomes and the marking criteria for the module. So this process of doing this formative task is going to help you develop your communication skills, your presentation skills. It's going to help you in designing a presentation, planning it, thinking about the timings, using skills in working in a team, so leadership and team working and communication skills. It's going to help you to start understanding the actual summative assessment brief and the marking criteria. And also it's going to be an opportunity for you to give some constructive feedback to your peers as well. So what we want you to do when you're looking at the case study is we want you to think about the significance of the information that you've been presented with in that case study. Think about what additional information that you might need to collect during the assessment and how you might do that. So, think about different sources that you might need to go to, what kind of questions you might need to ask. So the case studies are intentionally vague to make you think around those things. And then we want you to, as part of your presentation, discuss the relevance of the information that you would be collecting, how that would inform problem identification for the patient, and then we'd like you to come up with some SMART goals and think about how you might evaluate those. So maybe have a little research around outcome measures as a way of measuring success against a patient's goals. So most people do PowerPoint, Google Slideshow. If you're feeling a bit fancy, you could try doing something like a Prezi. And then what we'll do is we'll have a session timetabled in, I believe it's online, where you can deliver your presentation to the rest of your group and the tutor in your allocated 10-minute slot, and then get some feedback and feed forward towards your summative presentation.